Hey there guys, I'm going to go over some very quick settings to get yourself a little bit more cash as you're driving around and doing races and whatnot. Under difficulty, it's really this drive-retard difficulty setting. I think it defaults to average, and if you're new to the game I would keep it there or even just put it even lower. But if you crank it up as high as unbeatable really, you get 60%, which is quite a bit more. I myself, just because I like to enjoy the game too, put it on expert. I think that does, it's very challenging still, and you get a big credit boost, and it also helps your improve your driving skill too. Could I do unbeatable? I could, honestly. I've been playing it long enough to where unbeatable is not unbeatable, but again, it's like to enjoy the game. So expert's good there, and something you can change will give you a tiny boost is this traction control. Gives me an extra 10%, and I turn it off. But not only that, I don't like traction control. I think it's harder to drive cars. So not only gives me a little bit extra boost in cash, but for me at least, I'm able to drive a little bit better. Other than that, I keep everything else the same. Yeah, just standard steering's fine. Analog brakes on. If you are drifting, you want to turn those off. But if you're not drifting, just keep it on. And all the rest of this stuff, I mean, if you want to do manual, do manual. I just, like I said, I'm an old dude. Try to make games easy and enjoyable at the same time. So I just keep automatic, driving line, full, like I said. I'm old. I need to see where the hell I'm going. Cosmetic damage and tire wear. Simulation makes it almost a very unfun game. So just keep it cosmetic. And I like to keep rewind on. I know some people think that's cheating, but I really don't give a damn, so... Those are my settings and how I get a little bit extra credits right off the bat. Going from, I think it started 25% up to 50%. So it looks like the very first thing to do in the game, in the story mode, is a showcase event. And if you remember from FH4, those showcase events, you're driving against something weird. A plane, motorcycles, I think there's like one of those big old huge hovercraft boat thingies. There's a train in one of them. So it looks like the first thing you do is one of those. And this looks like a plane we're racing. We'll have to just see. Only at 15%. This seems to be a pretty long. Some of those showcases do get pretty lengthy. This is pretty darn easy. I haven't even bothered to brake yet, or even let off the gas. I'm just flooring it here like a boss. Third of the way through. Very easy, gradual. It's not really a race, but task here.
Hey, the cargo doors are opening. You want me to shut this? Oh, that was planned?
It is the first thing in the game they have you do, so stands to reason to be pretty simple. And it's dumping out some motorcycle dudes. So it looks like we ought to race these guys. And I'm in position 4 of 4. Oh, finally need a brake. Holy cow, almost caught me off guard. Oh, I hit a wall and it wants me to rewind. Jeez. Oh. The AI is thinking this guy does not know how to drive. Still in 4 out of 4. I didn't think showcase events mattered what difficulty you had it set in, and maybe it does. I'm not 100% sure. Seems a little bit harder than FH4 showcase ones. It's pretty easy to catch up to the motorcycle dudes in that game. But again, it is a showcase event and it is very, 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 very much pre-programmed, so I'm up to 3 out of 4. I think some dude just crashed. Again, all pre-programmed. Sharp turn here. This is a long old drive. Hey, that guy's running everything in sight. Somehow back into fourth. This is very interesting. Wonder if I'm ever going to get a chance to pass these guys. Looking at the map there, I'm at the very end. Or the last straightaway. Whoa, that dude just took... in the world? There's like a flying squirrel over there. Holy crap. Kinda cool though. I want to be a flying squirrel when I grow up. 3 out of 4. And I never really saw an opportunity to pass anybody. So I think I finished first. Don't know how that happened, but I did. Alright, so that is the first event in Forza Horizon 5. Okay, it looks like the second thing the game introduces you to is one of those stories, those chaptered stories. You need to pick one of the two. This one looks like some sort of photography one. And this one looks like find an old car. I don't know if that's some sort of barn find kind of thing. I don't know. Supposed to pick one. I'll just pick this one that sounds a bit better. So we're going to go to that one. A couple things to cover here. There are these XP boards and like fast travel boards. Highly recommend hitting those things as you just drive by them when you're playing the game, especially these fast travel. That's kind of how you kind of teleport around the map. And eventually be able to teleport anywhere you want, but you have to get all the fast travel boards first, and I think, if I remember right, own all the houses. At least that's how it was on FH4. So if you pass them, go ahead and knock them out. And here's an XP one. 1 of 200. Oh, a long ways to go. And then over here, and by the way, if you want to discover, I'm sure you do, all the roads, I recommend following the roads at first. That way you can. And this one looks like it's on top of a little building. So I can't just hit that. I'm sure I'm going to have to jump off of something at some point. I won't waste the time right now, because I was in the middle of doing that story. But that's what that looks like. So, I drove on down to that chapter. I did chapter 1, and it will be linked up top there, and also in the description. The reason I did it that way is for people that just want to see how to get through something, like, chapter 5 of whatever story, or do a speed zone of some sort, or whatever. I'd rather have separate videos. I think just people like that better. But that does make me question these playthrough videos, because if it is just me driving to certain different places and then linking a different video, I don't know how entertaining that would honestly be. Might be incredibly boring. So I'm going to go and conclude episode 2 here, and that might be the only time I do another playthrough episode. I don't know. We'll have to see. I do like doing separate videos on each of these different things, though. Maybe not the races. I mean, that'd be kind of boring. But we'll see. But thanks for tuning in anyway to this episode 2. There may be an episode 3. It may just be how-to videos on various different things, and as I progress through the game and unlock things. Alright, thanks guys, and I'll see you later.